swag, getting money type music. Money so exquisite, my bitches so. It's that summertime swag, getting money type music. Money so exquisite, my bitches so exclusive. When the time flow, when the nigga so cold, and my bitches so exclusive, and my money so old. It's that summertime swag, getting money type music. Money so exquisite, my bitches so exclusive. When the time flow, when the nigga so cold, and my bitches so exclusive, and my money so old. Now let's defy some physics. I spit lyrics so exquisite, explicit yet uplifting. It's like a spiritual. So let's take a little visit up to your limit, the sky. But see, mine is just a bit more distant. It's higher than what you might desire. I'm quite flyer like a Japanese pilot flight to Hawaii. I'm kamikaze styling, meaning I'm fly till I'm dying. My attire conspires of what a sire might acquire or hide the iron before it retires into his empire from dining. I might as well just wear an iron. The way these ladies saying they night and shining on for one night in my confinement and time behind they hymen. Not even do I chase them, I'm just so easy to find. Man, cause I'm a high, man, wise man, smelling like a weed vibe, blowing fire all the time when I'm rhyme. And I'm inhaling the pine, silver haze of that kind. It's never amazing, just amazingly fine, just wait to me, barely grazing the time for me to act crazily. Maybe the reason that he's so chilling, I'm freezing the feel of the evening with my greeting and cold appeal, musically pleasing you through the seasons. Rain slow and seas, still keeping the flow heated. I'm making summertime. Beaches. It's that summertime swag, getting money type music. Money so exquisite, my bitches so exclusive. When the time flow, when the nigga so cold, and my bitches so exclusive, and my money so old. It's that summertime swag, getting money type music. Money so exquisite, my bitches so exclusive. When the time flow, when the nigga so cold, and my bitches so exclusive, and my money so old. I'm G-Rock, Prince George's, my ladies all gorgeous. Commute to Capitol Hill in Mercedes or Porsches. Baby fuck with Yankee cause he crazy on the low. Steady flavor smell so amazing that ain't nobody know. If you want to get to me, you gotta ask my nigga Ro. If I put my hands on you, it's cause he said so. All about the bread, ho. I guess I'm a pimp kinda. Cause while I'm stacking bread, I be getting vagina so much they can line up and wait they turn. And I try to always use a rubber so my shit don't burn. Bitch said she don't do this but was quick to learn. And tell her man when she get home, it's none of his concern. Pimp shit, you should see the trophies I earn. And I'm beefing with the hairdressers, I stay sweating perms. Magnums blocking germs, her nigga block his call. Should've blocked his credit card cause we just bought out the mall. She sure let her ball, log go niggas stunt. Y'all broke niggas do a sequel to we do what we want. Roll ultimate blunts, sip the finest champagne. All because I'm the winner, them niggas just champ, man. Might have paid quite tame, but been back out since a youngin'. So you think you doing something, bitch already Hold up. Now I want so y'all play cause I already punished. Been grinding before breakfast. Y'all niggas just lunch.
All right. Welcome everybody to another episode of Heezy's World. Episode number 52. Welcome everyone. Facebook and Instagram. It's only a few of us in here. What's up? Bella Brazzi, I don't know how to say that shit, but what's up? What's going on? And others, can't see the names, but welcome back to another episode here. I'm number 52, man. That means I did my podcast for like a whole year. 52 weeks in a year, y'all. That's crazy. So another pat on my back. 50 was cool, but 52 is even cooler. But yeah. So my podcast, man. So yeah, this week was this has been something else. This has been something else. One hell of a week. Like a lot of stuff you cannot ignore. And of course, you know, life comes at you fast. Life is so unpredictable, and you know, we all know by now that a legend has been taken, and you know, it's very sad. I've kind of just been away from that, you know, just like I don't like to focus on nothing, you know. That shit was crazy, and I don't know what to really say about all that. But I noticed people are, seriously grieving. Like, this is like, I remember when Michael Jackson died, a lot of people I know was really upset and very hurt, and it's just crazy. But on to the next phase, you know what I'm saying? For those that go, that's what it is. But it's easy time. I'm not gonna really get too emotional or I'm a fun person, so we got to keep it lively and healthy around here, and you know what I'm saying, and just keep going. I guess some people got that thing and I got this thing, and I'm gonna stick with my thing. But so today's episode, the topic I want to discuss, I don't know how to make it a topic, but it's about settling. Now, I said I wouldn't get emotional, but I will get passionate about this because I really feel a way today about this situation, and especially with this big news, because Kobe was a legend, y'all. Like, I don't even watch basketball like that, and you know what I'm saying? Like, we all know Kobe, you know what I'm saying? And I don't think I made that, but it's cool. We all know that. I've been doing that forever. I don't play basketball, but it's just real cool. It's a legend. But he never settled. He was the first person that not wanted to be like Mike, but actually became like Mike. And that relates to my topic in many ways. Like, I feel like I know a lot of people, and there's a lot of people out there that I don't know that settle, and it needs to stop. At least from the view of my eyes, we need to not do that, or at least argue it down for me if you don't agree. But so first, let's just discuss some news. I mean, it's not too much going on. I mean, I don't really know what's going on. Matter of fact, let me pull out my phone here, see if I can pull up something here. But this damn coronavirus, I want to say, is not. I don't know if you haven't heard, the coronavirus from Wuhan, China. It sounds like my name, but I didn't create this. Yeah, it's a damn massive outbreak of a virus that is killing people out there. I was just talking about it last week on my show. It was about 44 people that have died from it. Now it's up to 170, with 7,000 people affected. They have quarantined the whole China over there, and that shit is crazy. Like, I don't remember, like, I guess I wasn't into the news back in the day, but I don't remember, like, H1N1 or whatever virus they had before. I was just talking about it last week. I forgot already, but I hope everything is going well, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep praying. I'll keep praying. And let's hopefully, we got 5 people in the United States that were diagnosed with the coronavirus. And it turns out it's not from corona, so you guys, you can keep drinking your beer. But no, on a serious note, yeah, it's serious, man. It's just some serious shit. And hopefully we get, no, it doesn't, hopefully it gets situated. I really don't understand this, man. All this nonsense. I thought we would be better prepared, but I mean, who can stop something like that, But good job with science. Good luck, science and people out there. There are some tips that they say you can do. Clean your hands with soap and water, or an alcohol-based hand rub. So if you guys didn't know already, you should use soap when you wash your hands, and wash your hands periodically through the day, especially after doing things with your hands. No matter what it is. I don't think there's nothing you can do where you wouldn't wash your hands right after. But yes, and cover nose and mouth when coughing and sneezing with tissue or flex elbow. Avoid close contact with anyone with cold or flu-like symptoms. Thoroughly cook meat and eggs, and avoid, this is the important one right here, very important, avoid unprotected sex. with live, wild, or farm animals. So just make sure you guys do not do that. I would think nobody should do that, but let's just take it one step at a time for people that do. But yeah, that's some crazy shit, y'all. They think that's what it really was too. So I don't have much news. We all know the big news, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to focus on anything sad, you guys, we all deal with things different ways. And I'm not here for that. We're here to have some fun. Hopefully I can make somebody laugh or smile or some shit. You know what I'm saying? It's Super Bowl Sunday. That's why I got the Super Bowl team on there. Or, a former Super Bowl team. Haha. But yes. It's not much, I want the Chiefs to win. Just because they haven't won. I always go for the underdogs. But the 49ers, if you're a solid team, you're a solid team. I'm rooting for a great game. I'm rooting for a great party. A lot of people are not throwing parties this time. You know what I'm saying? I got to get back. And I'm going to get back, y'all. I'm letting y'all know right now. The party man is going to start party planning. And it's going down. Summertime 2020. Heezy style. But, what else? I finished watching You. You know what I'm saying? I was being loyal to a friend of mine's. We're going to watch this damn show together so we can feel the same way about it. Semi-successful. However, the show was great. I ain't gonna say it could be better. I just kind of wish there were good people in this. Like, I don't know. I wish they didn't kill that girl. So I'm not spoiling anything because I just said kill that girl. Y'all wouldn't know what that means. But yeah, can't wait to see You season 3. And I want to talk about Fall from Grace. I watched that movie as well with my loyal Netflix partner. And that's a wild movie. Like, I can't believe Tyler Perry, this millionaire, maybe billionaire. Well, I'm thinking he's a good millionaire, but is making movies so low budget like that. I heard it was made in 5 days. I know he got his own studio and shit, but good Lord. So I don't really care about the wigs. It was just about the acting and just, I don't know. It seemed like a movie from 2010 or 1980. I don't know. But I want to talk about this damn ashtray bitch part. Like, how, if you haven't seen it, somehow, it's just a crazy relationship. And I think it's based off a real story, a true story or some shit, where this guy just takes over this woman's life and like seizes her bank accounts and takes over her house. And she finds out all of this. She walks into the room where he's laying there, I think ass naked or just shirtless or some shit. I can't remember. And she's like, how could you do this or some shit? And he's just like, how could you be so stupid? I can't remember what happened, but it was just it came as a shock. I wasn't really paying attention to the movie because it's not my type of movie. But that was some wild shit. And he was smoking a cigar or some shit or a blunt. And he was like, yeah, I did it. Ashtray, bitch. And I don't know. That shit caused a lot of fury on the social media, and it was just hilarious. To think that was a lot of people saying that was the point where they would have killed the dude or hurt the dude. And I'm like, yo, if somebody took your bank account or whatever, like, y'all are at the ashtray part? No, it would have been way before, like when you're in my house with your shirt off. Like, I don't know. It was wild. It was a wild movie. Tyler Perry's done it again, I guess. I don't really know what to say about all that, but kudos to him. But yeah, that was crazy. Wild, wild world of media. Wonder what else. Found out odd random news. Rick and Morty is in the Marvel Universe. The Marvel Universe people said it was official or officialized it, or it's a better word or an actual word for that. And yeah, Rick and Morty are part of the Marvel Universe. So I can't wait to see them pop up in some shit. That'd be cool if we see them in real life or some crazy crap. But yeah, that's awesome. And yeah. So I don't know. I guess try to make this short and sweet. You guys see I don't have my guy John on the show, Mr. Gogishin, and I'm on my lonesome, so I'll try to make it a little quick and sweet, cause I don't have it's kind of hard to gauge if I'm doing well. I'm fine, doing fine. I just want to make sure I'm not boring or anything. So short and sweet is always the key. But saying that, I'm just going to jump to today's topic, which is about not settling for less. Is something that I'm very strongly an advocate for. I don't settle for less. Like, well, let's put it this way. We all settle for less in a way. And I want us to start challenging that, you know what I'm saying? I know some people will be like, no, I don't settle for less. I'm doing my thing. And if you are, factually are, I applaud you. But some of us, are just making excuses for our shitty lives. I don't mean to put it so blunt, but I just want to let y'all know that, I don't know, there's 3 words that I want y'all to understand. Like, I don't know, I think random things, but 3 words that I want people to remember is commit, humble, and settle. One you should do all the time, one you should do sometime, and one you shouldn't do at all. You figure those out on your own. It's like, no, I'll tell you, because this is Heezy World, and I want all my people in Heezy's World to succeed. But you should never settle. That's the one you don't do. Sometimes you should commit, but maybe you should commit intelligently. What's up, Darica? How you doing? What's up, everybody? You know what I'm saying? I know I've been not calling names lately. I don't know. I just don't feel like it. But how are y'all doing? I'm always appreciative of y'all tuning in and shit. And, keep on doing that. You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate it and all of that. But, yes, do not settle. And that's another reason, because I forget what I'm talking about when I switch over and start focusing on you guys. Not to say I can't focus on you guys and keep going, but it's just I have a one-track mind sometimes. I find it, I start to tell people I'm not good at multitasking. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I drink now, I must stop talking. But so should everybody. And this is another one of my creations, the Heezyana. Always be humble. Yes, I didn't finish that one. Thank you, Jaina. I think that's you. But always be humble. Sometimes you should commit and never settle. But so yes, just remember that. Like, always be humble. Like, I don't know. I'm not saying I'm going through shit, but I've just been through some shit, or I've seen some shit, and I don't really want to really say what it is, but it's just that I see certain things, and I feel like a lot of people compare themselves, and like, this one time, if there's one time to really not give a fuck about anybody, it's when you're thinking about yourself. Like, you always do what you want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, within good means and shit. But, like, people got to really take care of themselves first, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't worry about the rest of the world, you know what I'm saying? And I don't want anybody to think like I'm preaching right now and teaching, maybe. But it's to those that don't know. And, you know what I'm saying? And I don't really know all the way, too. So I don't want y'all thinking like I'm almighty. I mean, I am the almighty Heezy, but it's just like, I'm still learning every day as well. But I know, for one thing, I know how I am. And I kind of see, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. In my eyes, I feel like I am where I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've done the necessary steps to be able to do what I want to do. And, I definitely know a lot of people that do not do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just think that's like that's prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't, this is life. You know what I'm saying? We only get one of these, and you should never, be confined in any way. You know what I'm saying? And also, while I say stay humble, is that when you are confined, remember that life can always be worse. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always kind of feel bad when I say this. Like, when I guess life gets tough for me, I kind of focus outward, like on other people that, you know, at least know for a fact have had it worse. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like people getting locked up for not doing a crime. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is wild to me. How they can begin to live when they get out, like after a long time. They didn't do the crime, and after a long time they get out, and they're supposed to be happy because they got out. That would be like the ultimate shit. But that's another thing. I hope those people stayed strong. There's stories out there. Some movie with Jamie Foxx and Michael B. Jordan. I think that's another movie like what I'm talking about. But never settling. You know what I'm saying? Just keep your mind positive at all times. Like, I don't know. I guess a lot of it does have to do with your faith. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm not. I know for a fact, and I can tell you for sure that I'm not a religious person, but I do. Well, I don't know how to say that. Well, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I definitely always think about my creator. You know what I'm saying? Like our creator or whatever. I think about how amazing life is and how I got here, and how weird shit is. Though I go to church, I'm speaking some good stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's a very good compliment. I like that. I don't go to church, actually. I mean, I've used to go to church when I was a kid. I did the whole Sunday school thing, or like I don't know, put it in the, I was Episcopal. I was in an Episcopal church. So I got confirmed. I graduated from church school or Sunday school or whatever you want to talk about. But now I look at church as something like, I don't know, the churches that it's people that go to like I don't know, it's just not for me, you know what I'm saying? I think some people need it, and I think it's very useful and necessary in some cases, you know what I'm saying? I think it's all about the congregation, showing the community that everybody out there is just like you, and you know, we're all thinking about most of the same things, and you know, just to help people not feel alone. I think that's what church is about for real. But I just find church everywhere I go, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of the things I see and I observe from a lot of successful people and a lot of people that seem like they're in a good place is that really listen to everything out there. You know what I'm saying? Whatever senses you're given, like, you always have to keep that as it's a blessing to have any sense. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be one, you know what I'm saying, or all of them. You know what I'm saying? You just make sure you use them. You're like, they're gifts, so make sure you use your gifts. You know what I'm saying? You cannot give them back, or if you give them back, you might be sorry or some shit. You know, I don't want to get too deep, but it's just like, don't always be grateful, you know, for what you have, because you know, I definitely am somebody with an attitude. You know, I get a little upset sometimes, or a lot of times, and for simple reasons or small reasons, and you know, I really hate it sometimes. But I don't know. I forgot why I was saying that as well. I kind of forgot there, but accepting responsibility. I think that's what I was thinking about. But yeah, I kind of lost track there. I was thinking about something while I was talking. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not good at multitasking. But I don't know, man. That's all I'm trying to say is we should never settle. Like, relationships, work, with yourself, your image, your body, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you want, do not settle. Just keep going for that shit. Like I was trying to say earlier, like, I don't know, like, I mean, I don't feel like I look stupid in anything I do, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know. What am I trying to say here? I just feel like I definitely love what I do. I love how my life is, you know what I'm saying? But there are things I'm definitely working on. And some things that I feel are very important more than other things. Like, I know a lot of people care about money a lot. I do too. I definitely do. I need it to survive, apparently. But I focus on the reason why we need money. Like, we should not be working like this to, you know what I'm saying, like, to sustain a good life. It's kind of crazy. I don't mind showing up to anybody's church. I have no problem with that. And I appreciate the invite. Only thing as I ask, if I go to anybody's church, do not make me do the new guest thing. Like when they come up, here's the time when we like to welcome all our new guests. We like to just stand up and say your name and what you're doing here and all that. Like I do not want to participate in that. I just want to look like I'm a regular. You know what I'm saying? Even if I stand out or whatever, I just want to go in there and act like it's normal. But I have no problem going to church or anything. Like, and you know what I'm saying? I don't mind. I wouldn't mind as long as I'm not, busy. That's all. But you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I want to make sure don't bring me to no boring service because I'm not. That's part of the reason. Another part of the reason why I stopped going to a church, and I won't put a church under the bus. Is just don't like when they talk about money for real. Because I feel like that shouldn't be the focus, but it is the focus. Just like I was saying. But I don't like that. I feel like we should think about non-tangible things. But yeah. Boom. So go after what you want. You get stuck. Some of us get stuck, and then you're put in a mode to survive. You know what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't try to be surviving. We should be living in royalty. We should like be Jay-Z and Beyonce out here. All of us. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure all of us can attain that. I don't know if it's society or the government that's stopping all of us or something. I'm not sure. And I am sure that it is, but I'm not sure. You know what I'm saying? But we all must keep fighting for what we want. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure everybody here, wants some sane, good things. Like, don't, I would hope nobody wants no crazy, wild, evil things. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I've said, like, I know, like, men want women. There's men out there that just want women to just fall at their feet. Like, that's some crazy shit. You have to know what you want is toxic, for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of keep what I want private, but I do feel like I will succeed in what I want. And people have to respect that shit. You know what I'm saying? And people have to know to, like, to just don't, just, like, if you can't get something, you know what I'm saying? Don't force it. It's like, okay, I don't want to contradict what I'm saying. How do I say it? Because I'm thinking about something else right now, so I need to stay on a straight and narrow path here. But, like, all right, well, I am talking about, like, love and relationships and stuff. Like, if you can't get something, do not force it. Like, there's plenty of fish in the goddamn sea. People have to, you know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know, my mindset is just like, I'm very accepting and it sounds like also like settling, but no, I'm accepting of, moving on. That's what I like. That's what I pretty much do a lot, but I don't know. Oh man. I just want to tell y'all, like, I don't know, man. It's just something, some shit I think about, man. It's just like, I learn as I go, and then you see things as it happens, and it's hard to say anything because you're just learning shit, and you're realizing shit, and it's hard to act like you can tell people anything because you just learned the shit. But I know I'm giving y'all good information. I wouldn't. And I'm learning this myself, and I'm trying to apply this to my life. Hopefully you guys will, if it will help. You know what I'm saying? But, so yes, settling. Part of not settling is, what else did I have to say? Yeah, go after what you want. Don't get stuck. Don't get put in survival mode. Always get put into royalty mode. People at your feet. Now, I do want to remind you guys, you have to know what toxicity is. You can't be out here just wanting dumb shit. Like I was just saying, you can't be wanting dumb shit. Like, you have to know what's good for you. Like, I know life is kind of complex and shit. Like, I know we want to sit and do a lot of frivolous things that will cause harm to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, like, I love playing Madden, but I can't sit and play video games all day or my legs will fall off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm doing my creator a disservice for not using my legs that I was giving. But I am using my mind, my cognitive abilities are enhancing because of this great video game experience. But no, like, I don't know. You just always got to use what you have, man. Just be appreciative. You only have one life. Live life to the fullest. But yeah, back to relationships. This is why it's kind of hard. Like, I feel like, on one hand, I feel like I'm a love doctor. On the other hand, I feel like I am the worst person to ever talk to about any type of relationship thing. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty good. But, you know, it's hard. It's hard to determine because every case is different. And I cannot help every case, I guess. But, I don't know. I feel like I give good information. You know what I'm saying? And I know for one good goddamn thing. Like people are shitty, man. Like, I don't know. And nobody's perfect. This is where I guess what I'm thinking about right now is like, nobody's perfect and you will not get everything you want. But at the same time, you can search, you know, just have a realistic view. You know what I'm saying? In a way, I'm talking to myself here, but at the same time, you know, y'all as well. But have a realistic view. And don't be stuck in relationships. Because I have been in that. My thing is just hard to really put people down. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say I regret. I've just learned, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know what to do. So, I, you know, can't say I regret it. I was just, oh shit. Oh damn. I didn't know I couldn't do that. But no. But no, I've learned. Wish I could have done better. You know what I'm saying? But I don't regret shit. I love where I'm at now. That's why I can't say I regret shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still intact. Still good. You know what I'm saying? No issues. No problems. You know, I'm a real chill person. And it's like, I don't know. People might think life is, not going too well for me, like, you know what I'm saying, like, I don't even know what I said funny, but what's up, Marcus? Always trying to get me to work out and shit, man, making me feel out of shape, which I am, but at the same time, but not, damn, I forgot what I was saying, shit, so this is why, you know, I miss my partner sometimes, because he can keep me, in balance, but, yeah, man, don't get stuck. Do not get stuck. I think that's what I was saying. Yeah. Don't hold each other back. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do not commit. Like I was saying. Do not commit. Always stay humble. Do not settle. Always stay humble. And commit intelligently. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can really pull people back, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people are just holding on to others, and one person can feel, you know what I'm saying? That's a hell of a responsibility. I think I was just saying, I'm kind of losing track. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been in relationships where I just couldn't admit, that, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I couldn't admit shit because I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's forcing me to come up with a diagnosis of shit I didn't really assess. And whenever I say shit very blunt and sometimes very ignorantly. And at the same time, I mean this shit. So it comes off really, really bad. But at the same time, I mean so well. So I have to trust in the mean so well process. Because I really feel bad for people. You know what I'm saying? And people be wrong. People be wrong as shit. And I gotta stop feeling bad for wrong people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say people are bad. I never say that because people just misguided out here, man. People that do crimes and fuck up their lives and fuck up others' lives and shit. Like, they hurt people, man. And I just want to help those hurt people. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the perfect asshole for that shit because, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like what I do. It's kind of funny. It's like I cradle these little baby assholes into my hands, and I let them shout and scream until they start crying, and I hold them. I hold them until they just realize and humble themselves. Like, yo, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I want you to do better. You're going to do better. You can let all that shit out on me. You know what I'm saying? You see, I don't know. I'm built tough. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard for some people to realize that. And like some people tell me like, little baby, it does sound kind of bad. Little punk ass motherfuckers that think they're really tough. That's what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, like, I guess you can call them bullies that think they, you know, Mr. Heezy over here is for that shit. You know what I'm saying? I am for that shit, actually. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to help anybody in need. You're hilarious. No, I don't cradle little baby assholes literally. I'm talking about figuratively speaking. I cradle these people who are misguided, these grown adults with grown adult assholes who are very excited and passionate about their very ignorant views, and they try to cause harm on others. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, there. I'm there to calm you down. Also, you know, let you know that, you know, your little punk ass, like, you know, I'm trying to help, but at the same time, it's like, you know, there, little one, you have succeeded in failing. But I don't know, you know what I'm saying? I'm always trying to brighten up people, man, because I don't know. I don't want people, like, I really hate, like, the one thing that gets me down is when people say I'm trying to make things my way. Not trying to make it my way. I just feel like there's a better way of doing certain things. But I mean, I'm always getting corrected at some point. But there's many ways to look at it. There's a million ways to look at one thing. So let's keep an open mind. I definitely try to do that. But yeah, man. So steps to not settle. Like, this is a big one. I'll start with the biggest one. Avoidance of pain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us do a lot of things to avoid pain. Well, let me write what I've. Let me see. I'm writing. I'm reading an article here. I'm trying to read it as I go. It's kind of hard to like summarize as I go, but that would be pretty amazing, and I don't think you guys would understand. But everything we do is motivated by our desire to avoid pain rather than promote personal and collective growth. We miss out on opportunities because we are so focused on what we would lose if we take them up, rather than what we can potentially gain. We are risk averse because we are obsessed with seeking security in an uncertain world. Life is unpredictable. Houses can burn down. The economic, social, or political system can collapse. People can lose their partners, jobs, limbs, and even their lives. Shit happens. You cannot guarantee your safety by, I don't know what that word means, but putting yourself in a bubble. You know what I'm saying? So that is one of the biggest ones for me, and something I'm going to change. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, oh shit. Sorry. But I'm not going to, like, I'm growing, y'all. I'm always going to grow. I mean, I'm pretty old. People call me old. Young people call me old. And I'm just like, fuck you, you little shit. Say nothing. But no, so, yeah, that's a big one for me. And that's something I will definitely work on. Like, I don't know, man. Like, like I said, I'm built tough. So, in a way, I kind of react to things as I'm being, like, as I'm being attacked or some shit, instead of realizing that somebody's just pointing out some factual shit. Like, Heezy, calm the fuck down. You're really kirking. Or some shit, or whatever. Whatever it may be. Like, you're not listening, whatever the fuck. But then there's some people out here. This is a Heezyana. What I'm drinking here, this is a Heezyana. I don't know if you know what a Heezyana is. You know what I'm saying? It's a drink brought to you by yours truly, Heezy. And it's coming to shelves soon. Soon might be later, but soon is soon enough. Or later is soon enough as well. But some good shit. This is a cranberry raspberry vodka Heezyana. Kind of gave away the materials there, but let's keep it moving. Life is unpredictable, y'all. And I know a lot of y'all know this. Matter of fact, Marcus is my good buddy, my neighbor for so many years, is always trying to preach that to me. Like, you know, you gotta calm down, man. You gotta calm down, man. You always get mad, dog. Like, shut up, dog. Say that. But no, I appreciate it, man. Somebody gotta tell me. A lot of people are scared to talk to me. I don't know. I understand. Well, you know what? I outsmart a lot of people, and they feel very scared and intimidated by me. So I don't, you know, outsmart me back. That's all I can say. I'm not offended by that at all. It just, you're complimenting me, but it does feel scary because I don't want to be, you know, alone because nobody wants to talk to me. So, but I appreciate the ones who have courage and, you know, not afraid of me. Like, why does anybody be afraid of me? Come on. What am I going to do? Pinch you? Tickle you to death? What is Heezy, the most peaceful person in the dude, going to do? I mean, I guess I get at you. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you're getting at me, I'm going to get at you. So I guess people not ready for that. But, hey, if you spreading the truth, I got to spread the truth, too. So, hey, you know, so I'm sorry for doing that. But at the same time, appreciate it. But, yeah, so we're moving on. Lack of self-awareness, man. Introspection. It's hard work. And I want to say that this is from the website thought.com or some shit like that. Or Thought Catalog. I don't know. Thought. Not the new thought in this new 2020 age. But, yeah, Thought Catalog. But yes, lack of self-awareness. Introspection is hard work because it requires that we pull apart the skeletons in our own closet. Ooh, it can be crazy knowing the truth about yourself, right? No, it's not crazy. Know the truth about yourself. Stop being a punk and pull yourself out of yourself. You know what I'm saying? A worldwide empathy deficit is the reason why millions of people are stuck in the stunted stage of developmental growth. I think what that means is that there are a lot of people that are not empathetic. Is that a word? Sympathetic? I don't know. The way I take it is that I see this a lot, even with this whole COVID thing, man. People are getting mad at how people grieve. People are getting mad because people are not grieving. People are getting mad. People are just getting mad. And it's natural because it's upsetting time. So I just wish people would spread more love. But, you know, I'm at a point now where it's like I have to accept bad because there is no good without bad. You know, because if everything was good, I'd probably be bored, but I'm not sure. But that's what I pretty much think it is because shit ain't never always good. But, you know, I try to make it as good as I can. But yeah, we're not growing, y'all, because we're not looking at ourselves. We listen to Michael Jackson, y'all. I'm talking to the man in the mirror. I don't know the rest of the words. But anyway, you have to know yourself. You can't help nobody if you don't help yourself. Heezy knows this. Heezy ain't gonna help nobody. Well, I'm trying to help you right now. But yeah, I feel well enough about myself to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what probably has been the lack of topics on my show is I can't ever preach without preaching to myself. You know, some things I don't understand. I definitely have this down point. I will not settle for shit. People are mad. People get mad. People have been mad. And they hurt my feelings because they're mad. Make me mad, depressed, and even stressed. Well, even depressed. That's what I should have said. But you know what I'm saying? No, I'm going to stay strong about what I feel. I'm very passionate about that. Never settling. You know, don't do it. Correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? In order to be intimate with our true selves, this is probably what I just said. We need to empathize and get in touch with our own insecurities, fears, needs, and desires. We can only truly connect with others if we connect with ourselves. I just said all this. It's so crazy. I'm such a freaking a guru. If we are aware of our strengths and weaknesses, then we can understand and discipline ourselves rather than simply reacting. We should be choosing to act and construct. Yes, just had a conversation today where somebody told me, who was it, my friend Archie? I'm not sure. I think it was her. It could have been somebody else, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry. If you hear this and you feel like you gave me that information, you probably did. But so what? I'm using it to for benefits, and you should as well. Don't be reactive, be proactive. That's something I need to learn as well. You know what I'm saying? I get mad at shit instead of be like, oh, it's all right, man. Don't worry. You'll be all right, man. It's all right. Hey, mistakes happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling y'all this shit because I want y'all to work on it. Don't, you know, you see me trying to be better. Don't hold me back from being better. You be better too. And you push me because I'm going to push you. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I don't do is I don't really invade people's shit. So that's why I kind of find the need to do it right here in my podcast. Because you guys can at least, you know, don't have to be so, you don't have to feel so, it ain't going to be so direct. You know what I'm saying? If you know me and you know I know you, you might feel like I'm talking about you. But hey, I know a lot of people. And I might just be talking about Joe One Ass. But no, I don't like to do that because it's not fair. I'd rather talk about people that are, a lot of people that are doing some bad shit. But anyway. Needs to be proactive and not reactive. Like, there's a lot I deal with. There's a lot that I've been learning from people that I'm dealing with the same shit with. And I see all of us struggling and then being good at it. And I want us to all be good at it. We have to remember why we're doing things. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember that we want to be good people. So, remember why you get into shit and you know what I'm saying? Like, try to be the best you, man. Like, I just, you know, my family has a group chat. I try to be on it as much as I can, which I really don't. I don't know. I don't feel like I don't know. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like some people just don't like reaching out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But, I got to get better at that. You know what I'm saying? Because I love my family. I got to reach out to them. And they definitely make it easy to do it. So why not participate? But, yeah, moving on. Consuming rather than creating. Man, this capitalist ass country, I can't tell you guys enough. I don't like it. However, America is the place of opportunity. For goddamn sure. You know what I'm saying? My dad, I told you, my immigrant ass father is now a worldwide Hall of Fame weightlifter. I joke around calling him immigrant, but he did travel from here, from Guyana, so, you know what I'm saying? He was. And I think that shit is so amazing, you know? That's why I like calling him immigrant, so I hope if he ever hears this, or you guys tell him, yeah, it's just a compliment to be an immigrant over here, you know what I'm saying? Because it's fucked up over here. I mean, it's fucked up everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their shit, but you know, for somebody to survive over here, I mean, everybody's surviving. Hey, we all doing it. I'm glad to see most of us still here, but you know, accomplishments and shit, that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is doing what he wanted. That's what I think is the biggest thing. But you know, hopefully, you know, he's doing what he wanted, you know. But yeah, we tolerate our lives rather than actually living it. That's the word. That's the T. We tolerate our lives. I will not tolerate my life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I fight myself from playing Madden. Like, I'm like, oh man, I could definitely use my time wisely and not play Madden. And I sit there for about an hour, Madden time, thinking about playing Madden. And I don't go do anything. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, you could have just been playing Madden this whole time and got your freaking nut off. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Because immigrants get treated better than black people here. Woo! That's the truth right there. For real. For real. Chrissy, thanks for tuning in. My lovely sister. That's some real shit though. That's some deep shit too. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna get into all that, but oh well, I mean, don't make it sound like it was easier for him. No, he got the same shit. Black people when he came, dad is black. You know what I'm saying? Like he was here for all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We're blessed. You know what I'm saying? I know one thing. My dad is he's a saint. Nothing bad should ever happen to this man. I mean, you know, he has this, oh well, this is for me to, but you know, whatever. My dad's a saint, man. I never seen him do nothing. Well, my dad's a saint in my eyes. I'm moving on. By succumbing to a consumerist system, we let corporate interests govern our choices. We spend our hard-earned money on buying things that we don't need, to sustain a lifestyle that we don't want, to impress people that we don't even like. Oh my God. Like, I really hope like I've heard, and I actually know somebody that goes on a lot of trips and they just live for the pictures, man. And I just hope they're happy. It just seems so weird, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to talk to it because I don't know, I don't want to sound insulting, but I'm like, are you actually enjoying the trip? Like, it's like, I don't know. Like, a lot of people get on me. Well, I don't know. I feel away sometimes when people are like, oh, you should travel. You should do this. Like, I've traveled, man. I've been out there. It's whatever. It doesn't make sense. I feel like I said, I work on me and I work, as I keep building a big ass bubble till it becomes everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Of greatness, of goodness. You know what I'm saying? Of vacation-like atmosphere. Every day should be a Saturday. Every day should be a favorite day. Every day should be great. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't care about vacationing. You know what I'm saying? It is good to see different scenes. I will say that. But it's not super important. You know what I'm saying? It's good to make where you live a better place. Like, so I think it's weird to spend all your damn money on a vacation when where you live is shitty. Like, that's crazy. But I mean, no, that makes sense. But in a way, it's crazy. It's like, I'm not saying spend money to make a better place for yourself, but I don't know, man. Hey, the world needs to be better. We should focus on that shit. Yeah, we consume mind-numbing, soul-sucking, and superficial media propaganda rather than actively creating enriching content. We dull our natural curiosity, creativity, sense of exploration, and enthusiasm by settling for the crumbs that are thrown at us. Oh man, J. Cole said it the best. Or I remember J. Cole for saying it. We are not worth... Some of us don't even work for hourly shit, and that's great. But either way, same thing. You can add your salary up and it can come out hourly. Fuck this shit. We're not worth what they pay us, with anybody pays us. You know what I'm saying? You pay yourself and you wish you could pay yourself more, but we're not worth whatever $20 an hour or $10 an hour, whatever you make, $30, $40, $50. You're not worth that shit. $50 would be nice though. I wouldn't mind making $50 an hour. There was a meme going around. Like, I wish I could go to work from 8 to 8:15 and get paid $2,900 a minute. You know what I'm saying? Yes, that's an ideal tax bracket for me. But yeah, I think the economy be fucked up. But no, my thing is, fuck the money. Just make everything free. You know what I'm saying? And make shit clean. People need to clean up the world and make shit free. Like, I can't tell y'all how I just feel about that. But, oh man, just clean up, y'all. I don't know how I became such a, I'm not even a neat freak. I'm not a duster or a wiper. You know what I'm saying? I'm just an organizer. You know what I'm saying? Nothing should be out of place. But whatever. We dull our natural curiosity. Did I already say this? Yes, I said that. If we are always consuming superficial things, we will never have the space and time to create something authentic. If we are so focused on being perfect, we will never engage in the challenging process of self-discovery. Know yourself. Some people are trying to be something they aren't and don't even realize the God-given goddamn talents they have. Yes, for sure. You want to get away from the shitty sometimes. Yes, I understand that. Yeah. So yeah, once again, this is from the Thought Catalog on the internet. They agree with me, or I agree with them. Don't settle. And love, y'all. It's the biggest one for me, y'all. Because I go through the most shit. Because, I love women, y'all. I just love women. I don't see how I can be tied down to one when there's so many wonderful ones, you know what I'm saying? And there's wonderful women in so many aspects. Like, people think I'm always talking about women because, like women that are, like, I think about the women that are related to me. Like, they are awesome people as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just thinking about women as a object or anything. You know what I'm saying? These are people that I think have shittier lives than, you know what I'm saying? It's a demographic of people that don't have all the necessary rights. We just heard, I just told y'all a couple weeks ago that Virginia just passed a law that gives women equal rights. They just joined in to the rest of the country, or not even the rest of the country has joined in, but they're like one of the last states to do it, where they just put in the law to say women have equal rights as everybody else. We cannot judge by sex or whatever. But it's crazy, man. It's just wild. And well, I guess we're still working on shit. It's so wild, you know. I just think the way I think it is, like the government is just like, yo, shit costs money. You know what I'm saying? We gotta tax y'all some way. We can't give people breaks, and we're just gonna tax certain groups of people until everybody figures it out, and then we'll stop. And then, I don't know. I just wonder what the government is gonna do when they have nobody else to fuck over. and I don't mean no harm to the government, you know what I'm saying? But whoever's doing this crazy shit needs to stop. But yes, love. I'm reading what they say here, and I agree with a lot of it. Love is supposed to be magical. Love is supposed to better you. It should lift you higher. So don't settle. I don't got 5 minutes left. I'm gonna stop in 5 minutes. I do want to not be a whole hour. I don't know how I did this, but love is supposed to be magical. Love is supposed to better you. It should lift you higher. So don't settle for anything less than extraordinary. Genuine love. Don't chase after someone that stops chasing after you. Don't try to convince someone to love you. I said that earlier. I say these things without reading these things. It's so crazy. You deserve so much more than this. Don't settle for someone simply because he or she is right in front of you, because he or she is there. There's never a reason to share your heart with someone. Don't settle for attraction. And I know I say I want to have more than one girlfriend or something. I've said it in the past. I'm a little conflicted about that now, but I won't even say anymore exactly what I want. I just want people to love themselves, and we'll see if we mesh. You know what I'm saying? But don't settle for someone simply because blah blah blah. Don't settle for attraction when the conversations aren't deep, and don't give into seduction when there's no real life connection. You truly should never feel like you have to surrender yourself to mediocre love when there is so much more for you out there. You deserve more. You deserve a person who wants to get to know your family. You deserve a person who asks about the details of your day. You deserve a person who wants to brag about you to his or her friends. You deserve a person who knows how lucky he is or her to have you when he or her has you. You deserve a person who puts in the effort because they want to, because they cannot. They can't not. You deserve this. So hold out and be patient. Say no to ones who don't move you. Work makes up a big chunk of your life. It takes up hours of your day and hours of your thoughts. You don't need to stay in a job that leaves you feeling lonely or drained. You shouldn't dread going to work every single day. This is your life. The way you use your days should be meaningful to you. You don't want your life to consist of countdowns, day after day, for goddamn sure. I put that part in there just now. Until work ends. I know work can't be wonderful 100% of the time. Nothing is great 100% of the time. But by no means should work be awful. And by no means should work feel like torture. Work can and should be a part of your life that you like. Yes, that's the best advice I was ever given. And we have to make money doing what we love. It should challenge you to help you grow. And that's how I have it now. If you hate your job, make a change, because honestly, suffering isn't worth it. We can go at any time, y'all. I'm adding my little thoughts in these pockets. If it isn't feasible to find a new job, make changes at your current job. Think about what you could do to feel more passionate about your job, or ways that you could feel more comfortable in your workplace. I want to say I definitely made those changes, and I am okay with that. It's just, it's a process and it's a change. So we'll see in a couple years or whatever, or a couple months. We'll see how it works. You want to feel like work encourages you and speaks to you. So don't just sit back and settle. Don't wake up to your alarm clock every day feeling tired and emotionless or dreading your day. You have a say in this, so stand up and take control. You deserve more. And man, thought catalog. That's some good shit, man. I just read this shit for the first time and I really fucking agree, dude. Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's stunning me because I feel this exact same way and I just didn't read this, and yes, it just feels good to just somebody else, at least the writer feels me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just like I was speaking about Eminem the last week. Like, he pulled himself out of his shit, He kept his mind strong and he kept going. He kept believing in himself, you know what I'm saying? They don't think I don't care if they think I'm whack. I'm gonna rap, you know what I'm saying? He did it. And now he's the greatest rapper to me. You know what I'm saying? He did it enough for me. You know what I'm saying? I will buy his shit. You know what I'm saying? I will rotate his shit. You know what I'm saying? I get jiggy with his shit. So, and that's all he cares about. You know what I'm saying? He gets mad at haters and shit. And, I just think he needs to not focus on that. But, one day he'll listen to me, and I hope he does soon. And then promotes my podcast, and then I win $1 million somehow because that. But no, so Instagram just left. I'm sorry, goodbye. I'll see y'all later. But I will stay on a little bit longer with you, Facebook. Cause I don't know. But I just hope y'all understand, man. I want the best for all of us. I see it. There's so many documentaries out there. I don't believe shit until I, actually live through it. You know what I'm saying? I see it. They inspire me, but, life ain't always what you see on TV. And I know what worked for me. And I'm going to keep doing that shit. I get distracted like a mug, but, I get distracted by what I like to do. But nah, don't settle for less, man. I want everybody to live a long and productive life, a long and successful life. You know what I'm saying? We see each other, we brag. Or if we see each other, we cry. We help each other out. Like, we need to start talking to each other, man. Like, what the fuck? Stop staying in your bubble. Somebody just was found in a goddamn... Oh, man, a 39-year-old woman was found in a house out in... If it's not Temple Hills, it's Hyattsville. Found dead. Nobody knew until the house was sold. It was, I guess, a foreclosed house or some shit. It is so sad. It is so sad, man. And, people die all the time, man. It's just crazy, but, you know what I'm saying? I don't get too sad because I feel like there's a next phase. Like, it would be so dreary to think that, not to say this is all, like, this is it, y'all. This is what we get. But, no, this is wonderful. This is beautiful by itself. Like, life is fucking awesome, y'all. But, you know what I'm saying? Life is what you make it as well. And, I don't know what that lady's story was. I heard her grandmother was taking care of her and stuff, but that's crazy, man. Y'all should never try to... Y'all need to realize what makes y'all lonely. You know what I'm saying? I don't think anybody should try to be lonely. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely get your space and freedom, but don't ever try to be lonely or nothing. Like, I know a lot of y'all say y'all don't like people, and like the ladies on the internet, they always, they're bombarded by a whole bunch of men that just want one thing from them, and they think that's all men want. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to tell you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's not all I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be nice, but, it's not all we want. And I think when you run into shit like that, you should try to help those men out. Like, correct those men. I feel like you would feel better after doing that. I know some of them be, like, cussing y'all out and even threatening y'all, but then just show the police. But nah, I don't know. Publicize them. I don't know. Do something intelligently. Like I said, always stay humble. Never settle, and sometimes, and intelligently commit. But nah, that's it for me, man. I hope everybody is having a wonderful life, you know what I'm saying? And, like, we need to talk to each other, man. Like, I'm thinking about people in particular right now. I just feel like y'all need to, reach out, you know what I'm saying? And I need to reach out to y'all, but, I'm not trying to make it a big deal, man. And I feel weird reaching out, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't reach out all the time. So, and I bet everybody feels the exact same way. But I feel like, fuck that dumb shit. It's some dumbass way of thinking. Just reach out. Because what the fuck? But, this is me, Heezy. And this is my Heezyana. And I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in to my podcast, Heezy's World, episode 52. I'll be back next week with 53. And if anybody wants to bet on the Super Bowl, we can do it. Cash App, $, Heezy Row. You know what I'm saying? I think that's all I wanted to say. I love you all. And get out there and be out. Okay? All right? I'm going to go chill the fuck out. And I'll see y'all later. It's like it's hard to say goodbye to y'all today, but goodbye. I'll see you. Oh, what the hell?